with Todd Richards of the Blue Jackets. Todd, another frustrating night, obviously, offensively for your club, but just what are your overall impressions and thoughts on this game?
I'd start to the game. Our first period, I don't think we were as engaged into the game as we needed to be. Started first shift, so 2 out of 4 games so far this year, we've first shift of the game, we're down 1-0. And 3 out of 4, first period, first shift of periods, we're down. And so I'm going back to the Detroit game, second period where we give up a goal. So start to our periods and start to the game, but then being engaged into it and getting engaged into the game physically, emotionally. I thought we were much better in the second period. Started when Artie got hit, and I think riled up some of our players. But we need that from the start.
You had even said this morning, if they need me to get them up for this game, then that's a problem. They have to be a player's responsible for doing so much on their own, and then you come out and give up that early goal like that. What kind of things can you do as a coach to change that part of it?
I certainly has to be addressed. We've talked about it here after the game, and we're going to have to talk about it before our game on Saturday versus Chicago. We got to be ready to go because, versus Chicago, if we aren't ready to go, the game will be over within the first 5 minutes.
That all being said, you did have a hot goalie playing against you tonight, but Ryan Johansson talked about the fact that you started to get a little bit too close. He was making good saves, but you were too close and couldn't get the puck up on him tonight.
I liked that we were attempting more shots at the net. We spent more time in the offensive zone, which is something that we want to do. But we got to make life difficult on goaltenders. And at times it was just too easy for him, by creating traffic and getting on top of them, not letting them see the puck. Give credit to them as far as shot blockers, but we gotta, every game that has to be a main focus of ours is getting to the front of the net.
You mentioned that grittiness there, where there were some fights and there were some big checks and things like that. Would you like to see maybe a little bit more of that through the third period, or had that kind of run its course by then?
I think it got everybody engaged in the game. I think we were into it emotionally at that point. There was a few skirmishes here and there, where guys were getting together, so you could see that we were still into it. And despite giving up a couple goals in the third period again, offensive zone time, we were playing in their zone, and we had breakdowns off the rush, whether it was defensemen getting beat or our gaps weren't good. We were sagging back into our own zone and allowing these guys to attack us with speed, which created some problems. So we have certain things that we have to address. And, we talk about coming out of our own zone clean. We were better in that area. We were able to attack with some speed. Now there's another area we have to address and get better at.